Yeah, I think you race for a win. You kind of do what it takes, and everyone approaches it differently on what they're going to do to win the race. And you know, Bubba and Chase and I are all good buddies, and we race each other with a tons of amount of respect. But we also probably race each other the hardest out of anybody on the racetrack, just because you trust your friend and you want to race hard with them. But at the same time, I'm not going to go rough him up for no reason. But if it's for the win, I think you both understand. Hey, we're both going for a win. Obviously, that guy that doesn't come out on top is going to be mad at it and think it's bad. So you're always going to have different opinions. But yeah, it's just kind of weird. Like I said, everyone races differently. But I feel like the friends you race super hard, but you also have a lot of respect for them. So it kind of balances out really good.
We have time for two more.
You didn't like this place, to put it simply, in your early Cup career. What's changed over the past year or two with the better results here?
Yeah, just worked really hard on trying to get better. Here, Martinsville, I was really bad at the first couple of years of my Cup career, and we just really paid attention to what we have to do to get better at these racetracks, what I have to do behind the wheel, and how we have to have the car, and it's really helped out, and Martinsville, I've taken to that one a little bit better than I have here, as far as being able to, lead a bunch of laps and contend for wins. Here it's like, if we can go lead a little bit, and run top 10, we did a really good job. And you don't want to have that mindset when you come to these places. You want to contend for wins, but at the same time, you have to understand that there's going to be some places you struggle at, and you just do the best you can to get better. So it's just, putting a lot of work in on changing what I do up a little bit behind the wheel, and trying to get our cars to where I'm comfortable driving them around this place. And so we've gotten some pretty good legs on it. Hopefully, we can continue to get better. I think more at short tracks, it's important to start at the front. They're just still pretty aero sensitive at these short tracks, and we've seen it, and just hard to make ground up, and you can lose a lot of ground really quick at these short tracks if you can't move forward, and you just get stuck and you can't do anything. So mile and a halfs are wider, you're allowed to kind of move around a little bit more there. So hopefully the tests they're doing here the next, I think, Monday, Tuesday, hopefully that helps with the new splitter. From the data we've seen, it seems to be in the right direction, so you hope that translates to the racetrack. But yeah, I'd say short tracks, it's harder to make up ground. Like if you have a penalty, qualified towards the back, you have your work cut out for you to get up towards the front. And hopefully that stuff will change here, next year.